12. Floyd is very unhappy because he wants to communicate with the other cats, and he is not able. But and the cats, I'm lost on the next one, and he is not able to,
or he can't. He's not able to, or he can't.
Yes.
And he can't. He can't because he doesn't have an iPhone. He wants an iPhone 12. Bertita wants an iPhone 12 for Floyd, but she doesn't have much money. She goes to Las Vegas with a little money, and she goes to MGM because she wants more money. Let me keep going.
No, we'll popcorn. Great job, Maestra. Julia, your hand was up. Do those next two. They're kind of small.
I am a boy and I live in Dead Horse, Alaska. I have a big house with 22 bedrooms and 22 bathrooms. I have 20 mosquitoes, and the mosquitoes live in the 20 bedrooms. I do not have an iPhone, and I am sad because I cannot communicate with Harvey. It's a very bad situation for me. Teresa Jack has a duck. Her duck is Senorita Maverick. She does not have an iPhone but she wants an iPhone because she wants to talk to other ducks, but she does not want to talk with Donald the duck. She wants to talk with Daisy, the duck.
Perfect. Good job. Who would like to finish us off? Joe, your hand was up. You gotta unmute yourself.
There we go.
Yep. Yeah, finish this off.
What? Okay. There are many interesting situations in the class. To talk with Pam. Aaron says he wants to talk with Marie, but only
She only says it. The low right there is it. She only says it.
But only to say because, oh man, I really don't understand that.
Help you out here. She only says it because she's with Marie.
Okay. I'm going to have to work on that one. All right. James wants to communicate with John. John doesn't want to communicate with Brig, but Johannes wants to communicate with Brig. Joel doesn't have an iPhone, but likes talking very much. Tanya wants to communicate with my friend Harvey.
With me, conmigo.
Oh, me. Oh, yeah, see. With me, Harvey.
And con Harvey.
The elephant.
Harvey. No?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You might have got it, but our Zoom, I couldn't hear you. So with me and
Okay.
with Harvey.
Yeah.
You might have
Wants to,
I guess.
and my elephant. Because she likes or loves Harvey.
Yep, loves Harvey.
Loves Harvey. Vivian loves Harvey also and wants to communicate with him.
With him. L is him right there.
Yeah, it's a triangle of love. It's a love triangle.
Love triangle. Perfect. Sounds like you guys had a fun story.
Yay!
Celebration. Good job.
Es muy difícil historia para, ¿cómo se dice? Remember.
Recordar. Yeah, it's a different word. Recordar.
Recordar.
I have a question real quick, Vaughn, on the section where we say that Teresa Jack has a duck and the duck's Senorita Maverick. If we're translating that to English, would we call her Miss Maverick or would we still use Senorita? Would it be Miss Maverick?
We call her Miss Maverick.
Miss.
Gotcha.
Yeah, miss.
But I named her Senorita here.
Yeah. In the story, but when we're translating it to English, we should say Miss Maverick.
Miss. Senorita would be miss.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Awesome.
Can I ask a question too?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Shaylee, go ahead, dear.
Just reading today, I mean, I probably should already know this question. What's the difference between un and una, and when do you know when to use them?
You're going to learn when to use them by feel because they both mean the same thing. They both mean a.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Any other questions about the reading?
Vaughn, I have a question about communicarse or te or me.
Yeah.
Does it always have to be used with, or can you, does it have to be used with another verb? I guess is my question.
I assume what my connection wasn't great. Say it again.
With communicarse, does it always have to be used with another verb beforehand or preceding?
Does the verb comunicarse have to be used with another verb?
Or can it stand alone?
It can stand alone.
Okay.
Yeah. To communicate with Miss Maverick, you could say para comunicarse. So no, it's standalone right there.
Okay, and how would you conjugate it if it's just on its own?
Para, in order to communicate with Miss Maverick,
bring it in and just
comunicarse.
Nope.
sharpen it because it needs to be sharpened.
Brig, you do this every day. You come out and then you go mosey back in. No,
I don't.
not today. Go sit down and pay attention.
Shaylee, we're listening to you.
I'm sorry.
Yo quiero comunicarme con Brig.
More like yelling at Brig. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
We can all relate.
we
Yeah.
live in the real world, right? Totally fine.
No hay problema.
Lauren, did I answer your question?
So how would we say we communicate with John?
That's totally different. Nos comunicamos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Vaughn,
Uh-huh.
this is Carol. Yesterday, I want to make sure I understand this because I was one of the characters. So when I said I wanted to communicate, I would say communicarme. I communicate, correct?
You have to say quiero comunicarme.
See,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how you say I want to communicate. Yeah, you guys are asking great questions. Because your brain is trying to figure things out, so that's really good. This is kind of a tricky verb with the main. That yeah, it's a trickier verb. So
I think that's what Lauren was asking was, does it have to have the other verb like quiero with it to say it?
yeah, and maybe I'm trying to fully understand Lauren's question because it doesn't. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be always with another verb. No.
You would conjugate communicar just like you would any other verb, right?
About
We got lots of people talking. Yeah, raise your hand so I can see who you are. Pam and Evie.
I kind of lost my train of thought, but I think the difference that she's asking is, can you use it as a regular verb like I go instead of just I want to go? And is it where you use the may and say and te when it is with another verb, and when it stands alone, the configuration is different? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Since I already know Spanish, I'm trying to get to the essence of you guys' question.
Because I think if we said we wanted to communicate with someone, I think we were taught yesterday, we would say, yo comunico or comunico,
Yeah.
instead of yo comunicarme.
Yeah, that sounds
If
right
I-
in my brain.
But if I wanted to say, I want to talk to communicate with someone, then it would be yo quiero comunicarme.
That sounds right. I just have to kind of check my brain to see what sounds right. This is not a really common verb. Like, I don't know if I've ever said in my life, yo comunico. I'm not sure I've ever said that in my life. And I've been speaking Spanish for a long time. So,
Oh,
What do
okay.
you say?
Common use
What,
of it, of
what
the
do you,
phrase.
what do you say? I just want to speak.
yeah. Quiero hablar. Yeah.
But you
Teresa,
would say quiero hablarme?
quiero hablarme means I want to talk to myself.
No.
So that, I think that's kind of where you guys are getting thrown, and that has
Yeah.
the specific context. We're saying comunicarme. This me doesn't translate well, because normally that me is going to translate like quiero hablarme. The me translates well. It means I want to talk to myself. But if I say, gosh, what's the context again? Quiero comunicar. I want to communicate with other cats. Quiero comunicarme con otros gatos. The me right there doesn't mean myself. It's just part of the verb. So it doesn't translate well right there. And so I can see why your brains are trying to figure this out. It's a weird verb, and it's not. Yeah, stuff's not always going to translate well because language represents ideas. And to communicate, they use this me, se, te, but it doesn't translate the same as it does in other contexts. Yeah.
Gotcha. What you said was correct, Vaughn. What you just said is we were saying, I want to talk with the cat or I want to talk with the elephant. And so that's why we said quiero or quiere, or he or she wants to talk with the cat or the elephant.
I have another question.
Teresa, Jack?
Yeah, so I just, because we're using communicate with, but to communicate is also a separate verb that can be conjugated, like just meaning communication. Like to communicate. So there's where you put the little O and you're not communicating with, you're just communicating. So isn't that the difference?
Yeah, I communicate with the world. Comunico. Again, not sure it's a verb I've ever used in my life as far as, so my brain's not I don't have total confidence in this verb because it's not a verb I use.
I have another question.
Yes, whose hand is up? I can't tell who it is. Lilia, go ahead, dear.
So going off of that, so why do you have to like add the say or may on the end of it if there's another verb in front of it? Because you wouldn't conjugate it because there's a verb before it. Like why do you have to add
say or may there?
Yeah.
It's just required for that verb.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes the answer is just because.
Because you're conjugating the other verb, correct? The quiere. That one's conjugated, so you wouldn't conjugate both. Is that correct?
Right, that was what I was asking, like why does it have to be conjugated if there's another verb?
Yeah, I don't think it would.
By conjugated, we mean put it in the he, she form and non-conjugated with the R. Is that what we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Let's just not use it anymore.
Yeah, let's move on.
Keep going here. That's it.
Yes.
A little weird verb. Okay. Let's fill
I have a comment.
your brain with some Spanish. Yes, Magistra.
In terms of Latin, this would be a construction, a verb construction that requires a complementary infinitive. And comunicar is the complementary infinitive that completes I want. I want to verb. And then the say reflects back, is reflexive. So I think, who's our little French superstar? Is that Julia? Julia, that may answer that for you, that it's a verb that needs a complementary infinitive. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
welcome.
Okay, perfect. Bertita, who would like to be our Bertita today?
I wanted to ask a question.
Greg.
Vaughn, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see me or not, but
I can see you. You're on my page.
if you go back to the reading that you were doing, I just had a question about the last paragraph there where it says, Erin says that she wants to talk with Marie, but is the rest of it translated as but alone? She says because she is with Marie. Is that how you would, that lo dice porque?
Lo dice means she says it, but the solo doesn't mean alone. It means only. So Erin says that she wants to talk with Marie, but she only says it because she's with Marie.
But she always does. Okay,
Got
thank
it?
you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Bertita. We need a Bertita. Rebecca Chan is our Bertita. Perfecto. Will you sign in as Bertita? That'll help me. Bertita, clase Bertita, ¿está contenta?
No,
Bertita no está contenta. ¿Por qué no está contenta Bertita?
Porque Floyd no tiene un iPhone.
No tengo iPhone. Floyd no tiene un iPhone. We need a Floyd who'd like to be Floyd for us. Julia, Floyd, el gato Floyd. Bertita, ¿tú estás contenta o no estás contenta?
No estoy contenta.
Oh, tú no estás contenta. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no estás contenta?
Porque mi pato no tiene un iPhone.
Oh, terrible. Tú no estás contenta porque tu gato no tiene un iPhone. Isabella.
Sí.
¿Cómo se llama su gato?
How do I say, wait, you're asking if my cat?
Her cat.
Her cat, okay. And then I would say.
Su gato is her cat. I don't know if you know that or not. Thumbs up if you knew that. Su gato, her cat.
Okay. So then I would say su gato se llama Floyd.
Sí, su gato se llama Floyd, correcto, sí. Y Floyd, ¿tú estás contento?
Yo no estoy contento porque no tengo un iPhone.
Floyd, tú no tienes un iPhone. Floyd, tú no tienes un iPhone.
No.
Es terrible. ¿Quién tiene un gato en la casa, en su casa?
Bertita tiene un gato en su casa.
Bertita, sí. ¿Y quién de la clase tiene un gato?
Kim tiene un gato.
Don.
Teresa Jack tiene
Teresa, tú tienes
Kim
un
and Evie tiene gatos.
Kim, tú tienes gato. Kim, ¿tú tienes un gato o más de un gato?
Dos gatos.
Dos gatos.
Gatas.
¿Y cómo se llaman tus gatos?
Mi gatos se llaman Fargo y Satoshi.
Oh, interesante. Muy bien, ok. Tus gatos. Here, I'm looking for my annotate.
Kim, what were their names?
Fargo y Satoshi. Otoshi.
Otoshi.
Toshi.
Thank you.
Okay, tus gatos, okay. ¿Tus gatos tienen iPhones?
Mis gatos no tienen iPhones.
Oh, terrible. Oh, Kim, tus gatos no tienen iPhones. Clase, sus gatos. What is sus gatos? What does that mean?
Her
Plural.
Her cats. Sus gatos tienen o no tienen iPhones.
No tiene
Tus gatos no tienen un iPhone.
Sus gatos no tienen iPhone. El gato de Bertita no tiene iPhone. Los gatos de Kim. You understand that? Los gatos de Kim?
The cats of Kim.
Uh-huh. Los gatos de Kim. So I can say los gatos de Kim, or I can say sus gatos, the cats of Kim or her cats, right? Sus gatos no tienen iPhones, no, terrible. ¿Quién más en la clase tiene un gato? Oh, Don. Tú tienes un gato. Oh, mira. Don, ¿cómo se llama tu gato?
Mi gata se llama Lucy.
Lucy es tu gata. Increíble, fantástico. Y Don, ¿tiene Lucy un iPhone?
No, Lucy no tiene un iPhone. Yo no tengo un iPhone.
Tú no tienes un iPhone. Lucy no tiene iPhone. Don, alguien. Class, alguien means
Who?
somebody.
Somebody.
¿Alguien en tu casa tiene un iPhone?
Vaughn, what was that word again? Alguien?
Somebody.
Su
I'm going
casa.
on the board. You guys see that one? Can you see it? Alguien?
Oh, got it. Thank you.
Alguien.
What was the question? Alguien en su casa.
I'm talking to Don, right? Don, I'm talking
Yes.
right to you. Alguien en tu casa tiene un iPhone?
Es posible.
Oh, Clase.
Sí.
Celebración. Alguien en la casa de Don tiene un iPhone.
Es posible.
Posible. Missy, en tu opinión, ¿alguien en la casa de Don tiene un iPhone?
Sí, en mi opinión, en la clase de Don, alguien tiene un iPhone.
Ok, en tu opinión, ¿alguien tiene un iPhone? Ok. Karen, en tu opinión, ¿alguien en la casa de Don tiene un iPhone?
En mi opinión, alguien no tiene un iPhone.
Oh, en tu opinión, does anybody remember the word nobody?
Nadie.
Nadie. Go Vivian. Celebración.
I was going to ask that if it was okay.
Good job. So Karen would say in
mi opinión
de Karen, nadie en la casa de Don tiene un iPhone. Okay, Carol.
Sí.
En tu opinión, ¿alguien o nadie en la casa de Don tiene un iPhone?
En mi opinión, nadie en casa de Don tiene un iPhone. Don tiene un phone estúpido.
Ah,
Con
sí.
estúpido. Un momento. Don.
Sí.
¿Qué dices tú?
Mi teléfono es flip phone.
Flip phone.
No, how to say flip in Spanish.
Phone. Estúpido.
Un teléfono
Un
flip.
teléfono estúpido.
Estúpido.
Teléfono flip. Yeah, they would just say teléfono flip.
Teléfono
flip. Increíble. Isabella.
Sorry, I didn't get who said that they didn't think Don had an iPhone.
Carol.
Karen.
Carol.
Karen
and Carol.
Thank you.
Karen y Carol, sí, correcto, sí. Don tiene un teléfono flip.
Oh.
Increíble. Floyd, okay. Floyd no tiene un iPhone. Don tiene o no tiene un iPhone.
No tiene un iPhone.
No tiene iPhone. Don tiene un ¿qué?
Flip phone.
Teléfono flip.
Teléfono flip.
Sí. Interesante.
¿Tiene Lucy un teléfono flip?
¿Cómo?
¿Tiene Lucy un teléfono flip?
Oh, Lucy. Oh,
Su gato.
oh, sí, Don. Lucy tiene un teléfono flip también.
No, Lucy tiene un Samsung.
Lucy tiene Samsung. Don tiene teléfono flip. Lucy tiene Samsung. Increíble. Otros, ¿quién tiene 2 o 3 gatos?
Dos gatos.
2 gatos. ¿Sus gatos tienen o no tienen iPhones?
No tienen iPhones.
Correcto. Sus gatos no tienen iPhones. ¿Tus gatos tienen iPhones?
No, mis gatos no tienen iPhones, no tienen otros phones.
No tienen otros teléfonos. Ok. ¿Tus gatos están contentos sin? Does anybody know the word sin?
Without.
Sin. ¿Tus gatos están contentos sin iPhones?
Oh, without.
Sí.
Without.
I wrote it on the board. Sin is without.
Sin.
Los gatos de Kim están contentos sin iPhones. Los gatos de Kim están contentos o no están contentos sin iPhones.
No está contento.
No.
Están contentos. Sí. iPhone.
Kim, ¿tus gatos están contentos sin iPhones? ¿Sí o no?
Sí. Contentos sin iPhones.
Tus gatos están contentos sin iPhones. Kim, ¿tú tienes un iPhone o no tienes uno?
Yo tengo un iPhone, sí.
Y tú tienes un iPhone. Tus gatos no tienen iPhones, ok.
Correcto.
¿Quién en la casa de Kim tiene un iPhone?
¿Quién?
Tiene un iPhone.
Sí.
Oh,
¿Y quiénes no tienen iPhones en su casa?
Dan no tienen iPhones en su casa.
Gatos.
Sus gatos, correcto, sus 2 gatos, sí. Y Nicole, ¿sus gatos están contentos sin iPhones?
Sí, sí, los gatos.
They just want string.
Mi gato es contento sin iPhone.
Los iPhones no son importantes.
No,
You know the
no
word
para mi
son? You know
gato.
the word son already?
Perdón.
Son are.
Are?
Yeah, see?
We're good with that word, okay?
Son importantes.
iPhones para sus gatos no son importantes, ¿correcto? Sí. Nicole, ¿quién está contenta con su iPhone?
Sí.
Correcto, sí. ¿Quién está contenta con su iPhone? ¿Casi Don tiene un iPhone?
No.
No tiene un
un
iPhone.
iPhone.
Tiene un teléfono flip.
Teléfono flip, correcto. Sí, Dan no tiene iPhone, tiene teléfono flip. ¿Y quién en su casa tiene Samsung?
Lucy.
Lucy,
El
y el
gato.
gato.
Lucy,
Gatas.
correcto, sí,
Gata.
Lucy, el gato.
Gata.
Gata,
Lucy el gata.
tiene un Samsung. Dan no, Dan tiene teléfono flip. Dan, describe tu situación para la clase.
Yo no tengo un iPhone, yo tengo un teléfono flip. Mi gata Lucy no tiene un teléfono flip. Ella tiene un Samsung.
Oh, celebración para Dan. Fantástico. April, describe la situación de Dan.
Don tiene un teléfono flip y su gato tiene Samsung.
Correcto, sí. Celebración para April. Paige describe la situación de Don.
Don no tiene un iPhone. Don tiene un flip phone. Lucy tiene un Samsung.
Correcto, celebración para Paige. Correcto, Don tiene un teléfono flip. Sus gatos, o su gata Lucy tiene un teléfono Samsung. Correcto, sí. ¿Y quién? ¿Los gatos de Kim tienen o no tienen iPhones?
No tiene.
Correcto, los gatos de Kim no tienen iPhones. ¿Kim tiene un iPhone?
Sí.
Sí, yo tengo un iPhone.
¿Y Kim tiene un iPhone? ¿Kim está contenta con su iPhone?
Sí.
Correcto, sí.
iPhone es fantástico.
¿Estás contenta con tu iPhone o no?
Ok, contenta.
Ok.
Miso mi no.
Más o menos.
Más o menos. Ok, más o menos.
Kim quiere un Blackberry.
Y Floyd, ¿cómo estás tú, gato?
Can you repeat that?
¿Cómo estás tú, gato?
Mi gata es how do you say good?
I'm talking to you as the character Floyd.
Yo no está contento porque yo no tiene un iPhone.
Floyd, class, how would you say I don't have?
No
Yo
tengo.
no tengo.
Correcto, tú no estás contento porque tú no tienes un iPhone. Bertita,
Sí.
¿Cómo está tu gato Floyd?
Mi gato no está contenta. No está bien.
¿Por qué no está contento Floyd?
Porque ella no tiene un iPhone.
Oh, Floyd no tiene un iPhone. Problema. Y Floyd.
Sí.
Un momento. I'm trying to go to my next slide, but I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
You have to exit out of the annotate. So there's an X on the top right side
Thank you.
on that bar where it has the annotate and yep.
I just X'd out of it. I'm still.
You're on the
I think
next
we changed slides.
It changed
Es
slides.
un problema
changed.
grande.
Thank you. There we go.
Porque el gato quiere
Sí,
comunicarse.
y es un problema grande porque el gato Floyd quiere comunicarse con otros gatos. Sí. Floyd quiere comunicarse con otros gatos.
Sí.
Sí.
Obvio, sí. Floyd quiere comunicarse con otros gatos. Floyd quiere comunicarse con Lucy, la gata de Don.
Sí,
Obvio, sí.
obvio.
Floyd quiere comunicarse con Lucy. Don, Floyd quiere comunicarse con tu gata Lucy, ¿sí?
Floyd quiere comunicarse con Lucy.
Correcto. Don, Lucy quiere comunicarse con Floyd.
Sí, Lucy quiere comunicarse con Floyd. Y Lucy tiene un Samsung.
Lucy tiene un Samsung. Lucy quiere comunicarse con Floyd.
Lucy es flirt.
Oh, I don't know the word for flirt in Spanish. Lucy, Lucy quiere comunicarse con Floyd. Sí. Shirley.
¿Sí?
Lucy, la gata de Don, quiere comunicarse con Floyd.
Will you repeat that, please?
Lucy, la gata de Don, quiere comunicarse con Floyd.
Sorry, I've got background noise today.
Lucy es mi gata, clase o la gata de Don.
La gata
La gata de Don.
La gata de Don, correcto, sí. Don, Lucy es tu gata o mi gata.
Lucy es tu gata.
Don.
Lucy es mi gata.
Correcto, Lucy es tu gata, no es mi gata. Y Don, tu gata Lucy quiere comunicarse con Floyd.
Sí, quiere comunicarse con Floyd.
Correcto, sí.
Quiere Floyd she wants Floyd to get a phone.
Un momento, Lucy.
Lucy
Yes.
Lucy quiere
Floyd. Okay, there we go. Okay,
tiene un teléfono.
Ready for this one? This is really interesting. So Lucy quiere que tenga.
Tenga. Quiere que tenga.
Wants him to have.
Wants him to get.
Oh, like a
Wants
future
to-
tense? Is that a future tense?
Why did it do that? All right, I don't know why that.
Quiere que tenga.
Is that the immediate future?
Does anybody know why this red came up there? I'm still learning these annotates.
Somebody must have done it.
Somebody probably screen.
Is there a way I can get rid of that?
Yeah.
Is there an undo option?
Say it again.
Is there an undo option right there? Like undo what you just did?
Ah,
Voila.
quiere que tenga.
Quiere que tenga.
Quiere que tenga.
So this is called the subjunctive.
Subjunctive.
Now, you haven't been introduced to this, and I'm not going to expound. It's used a lot in Spanish. It's kind of a little more advanced. All you have to know is that quiere que tenga means he wants, Lucy wants him to have. Quiere que tenga is how you say it.
Quiere que tenga.
Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone Samsung.
No. Quiere tenga iPhone.
Lucy quiere que tenga un momento. Don, Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone.
Sí, Lucy quiere que tenga Floyd un iPhone.
Correcto. Lucy quiere que. Now again, in English,
Floyd tenga.
in English, we would just say Lucy wants Floyd to have. In Spanish, you have to say quiere que. So this que, it can translate and it doesn't translate well into English. If anything, we might say she wants that he has. But in English, we wouldn't say that. In Spanish, you have to say the que right here. So if you heard enough, it'll sound right for your brain. Yeah, see, Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone. Don, tu gata Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone?
Sí, mi gata Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone.
Oh, Floyd. Floyd.
Floyd.
Floyd. Lucy quiere que. So class, how am I going to say Lucy wants you to have an iPhone? Help me out. Lucy quiere que.
Lucy.
Two.
A2.
Tengas.
Tengas. You. Ah, quiere que tengas. Wants you to have.
Quiere que tú tengas un iPhone.
Vaughn?
Oh, excelente, ¿no?
Sí.
Oh. And for Floyd to say, Lucy wants me to have an iPhone, it's the same thing. She would say, Lucy quiere que, she could say quiere que tenga. Tenga also means I want. Or she could say quiere que yo tenga. The yo means I, but it's optional. Lloyd.
Sí.
Lucy quiere que tú tengas un iPhone.
Sí, Lucy quiere que tenga un iPhone.
Oh, excelente, ¿no?
Sí, es excelente para mí.
Sí. Lloyd, ¿tú tienes un iPhone o no tienes un iPhone?
Yo no tengo un iPhone.
Lucy quiere que tengas uno. Excelente, ¿no?
Sí.
Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un burrito.
No, un iPhone.
Ridículo. No quiere que tenga un burrito. Quiere que tenga un
iPhone.
Lauren.
Sí.
¿Qué quiere que tenga Lucy? Floyd.
Lucy quiere que tenga, or I'm sorry, Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga.
Correcto. Correcto. Sí. Excelente. Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone. Lauren, ¿tú quieres que Floyd tenga un iPhone también o no?
Sí. Sorry, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around this. Yo quiero que Floyd tenga un iPhone.
Oh, excelente.
También.
En español, correcto. Sí, Lauren. ¿Tú quieres que Floyd tenga un iPhone? Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone. Un momento, Don. Lucy es tu gata. Lucy quiere que el gato Floyd tenga un iPhone. ¿Tú quieres que Floyd tenga un iPhone también o no?
Sí, yo quiero que Floyd tenga un iPhone también.
Oh, Don quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone. Lauren quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone. Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone. Bien. En la clase quiere que Floyd no tenga un iPhone.
It is really staticky. I can hardly hear.
I can hear the static too.
Yeah.
Is it staticky? Put your thumbs up if it's staticky for you. Is this background noise or is this on my end? Is it?
I think some people are on mute.
Yeah, I think some people need to mute.
Yeah, mute yourselves. Let's see if this background noise, let's see if the static disappears. Yeah, I can hear it too. Yeah.
Oh, it disappeared.
Oh, good.
It just stopped.
Perfecto. Excelente. Okay.
That's better.
Shaylee. Oh, let me go back to my question. ¿Quién de la clase quiere que Floyd no tenga un iPhone?
Me.
Yo.
Bertita, who else? There's other hands.
Yo.
Carol, Sandia. Oh, Carol, ¿tú quieres que Floyd tenga o que no tenga un iPhone?
¿Quieres Floyd no tenga un iPhone? Porque iPhone es para personas.
Oh. En tu opinión, los iPhones son para personas, no son para los gatos. Ridículo. Ok, sí, ya, yo comprendo. Carol quiere que Floyd tenga o no tenga un iPhone, clase.
No tenga.
Que no tenga, correcto. Carol quiere que Floyd no tenga un iPhone. Kim, ¿por qué quiere Carol que Floyd no tenga un iPhone?
Porque en su opinión, iPhones son para personas.
Correcto. Carol quiere que Floyd no tenga un iPhone porque en su opinión profesional, sí, obvio, los iPhones no son para gatos, son para personas. Correcto, sí. Kim describe la situación de Floyd. Floyd tiene problemas. Describe su situación.
Floyd no está contento porque no tiene un iPhone. Lucy, el gato de Dan, quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone. Otros quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone, pero Carol no quiere que no tenga un iPhone para Floyd.
Correcto. Celebración para quién?
I have a question.
Lauren, describe la situación de Floyd. Oh, and Craig told me about something you guys had fun yesterday, the challenge, right? Did you guys enjoy that, the challenge?
That was challenging.
Yay. So we're going to see if Lauren can do a challenge. So listen closely, see if she can, what she's trying to throw us off, right? And say something. Was that the challenge? Is that right?
Yeah, put a lie.
Okay, Lauren, do your best. So we're all going to listen. And what do you guys do if when you think, Lauren, what is it? Okay, here we go, Lauren.
Okay. Let's see. Whew, all right. Floyd no está contento porque no tiene un iPhone. Lucy, la gata de Don, no tiene un iPhone. Lucy tiene un teléfono flip. I'm not good at this. I don't have a poker face.
Keep going.
Liar, liar.
Let's see. Okay. Lucy, so bad at this. Lucy no quiere hablar con Floyd. Lucy no quiere los gatos.
Dos gatos.
Okay.
He wants to talk to Floyd, doesn't he?
Lucy no quiero que Floyd tenga un iPhone.
No.
He wants him to have a phone.
Liar.
We probably need to teach him the word for liar now.
I'm trying.
Liar, liar.
I think that's good for me.
Celebración.
Celebration.
Celebración para Lauren.
Vaughn,
La chistadore.
Malia had a question.
Malia, what's your question, dear?
Maybe she's gone.
Oh, she's there.
I'm answering it on the chat, so everybody will get it.
Oh,
Okay. I've just, that's perfect. Never mind. That's my question then. Did I ask it still?
Zane, describe la situación de Floyd. Floyd tiene problemas.
Oh no. Floyd no tiene un iPhone, pero what's her name? No, it's the other cat. Lucy quiere que tenga un iPhone porque ella wants to quiere to what's the word for communicate.
Quiere comunicarse.
Quiere comunicarse con Floyd.
Celebración para Zane. fantastico. Everybody mute yourself, and you're gonna have 1 minute to describe la situación. There's lots of things you can talk about. And you mute yourself, you see the timer, and go.
Don tiene un...
Make sure you're muted.
Oh. Sorry.
Good job, pat on the back. Good job. And how confident did you feel? Thumbs up, in the middle, thumbs down. How did your numerics fine too, either way? I'm having some Zoom challenges. I can't get to page 2, but I can see a lot of you guys on page 1. Okay. Lucy, ¿tiene o no tiene un iPhone?
Lucy no tiene un iPhone.
Sí, Lucy no tiene iPhone. ¿Qué tipo de teléfono tiene Lucy?
Lucy
Samsung.
tiene un Samsung.
Samsung, sí. ¿Y Don tiene o no tiene iPhone?
Don no tiene iPhone.
Don no tiene iPhone. Don, ¿tú tienes un iPhone?
No tengo un iPhone.
Tú no tienes un iPhone. Lucy, tu gata, tiene un iPhone.
Oh, Lucy no tiene un iPhone. Lucy tiene un Samsung.
Lucy tiene un Samsung. Oh. Y Lucy quiere que tú tengas un Samsung.
Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un Samsung, un iPhone, porque ella quiere comunicarse con Floyd.
Muy bien. Lucy quiere que Floyd tenga un iPhone. Ok. Y Carol,
Sí.
¿tú quieres que Floyd tenga un iPhone? Él es un gato bueno.
Did you ask me if I want him to have an iPhone because he's a good cat?
Ah. Sí. Carol, en mi opinión, Floyd es un gato bueno.
Sí.
El pobre Floyd no tiene un iPhone. Un momento, hold your thought. Bertita.
Sí,
¿Floyd es tu gato o es mi gato?
mi gato, mi gata.
¿Floyd es un gato bueno o malo?
Malo.
Oh, Floyd no es un gato bueno, Floyd es un gato malo. Oh.
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Porque
Malo.
porque Floyd habla mucho.
Oh.
Demasiado.
Floyd habla mucho. Un momento. Floyd.
Sí.
¿Tú eres un gato bueno o malo en tu opinión?
En mi opinión,
Sí.
yo estoy el gato muy, muy bueno.
Oh. En tu opinión, tú eres un gato muy bueno. Floyd, en la opinión de Bertita, ¿tú eres un gato bueno o malo?
En la opinión de Bertita, yo estoy malo. No es posible.
Your Spanish is phenomenal and beautiful. I'm going to tell you one little thing to help you. On this one, you're going to say yo soy. I'm a cat, so you're going to say yo soy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Beautiful Spanish. Love it.
Thank
Sí.
you.
Oh, clase. En la opinión de Bertita, ¿Floyd es un gato bueno o malo?
Malo.
En la opinión de Bertita, Floyd es un gato malo. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué es un gato malo en su opinión?
Porque Floyd habla mucho.
Floyd habla y habla, miau, 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 y habla, miau, miau, miau. Bertita dice, Floyd, no hables. Floyd, nah, miau, 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 habla. Bertita está frustrada. ¿Frustrada?
Sí, muy desesperada.
Muy frustrada. Tell me if you need that written. I'll write it for it, but someone's got to tell me they need it. Otherwise, I'm not going to write it.
Very frustrated with.
Frustrated. Okay, I didn't see any hands, so that's telling me nobody needs it written.
Muy frustrada.
Bertita está
Oh,
frustrada.
two people raise their hands.
Yeah.
You want me to write it?
No, I got it.
Hey, good job.
Bertita.
Sí,
¿Tú estás frustrada con Floyd?
sí, muy.
Can you give me a complete sentence answer? I want to see if you can.
Sí, estoy muy frustrada con mi gato, Floyd.
Tú estás muy frustrada con tu gato Floyd. Un momento. Carol.
Sí.
En la opinión de Bertita, Floyd es un gato malo. En la opinión de Floyd es un gato bueno. En tu opinión, ¿Floyd es un gato bueno o malo?
En mi opinión.
Opinión profesional.
Profesional.
Sí.
¿Dónde es opinión de Santa Claus?
Santa Joe. Un momento. Santa Joe.
Yo hablo. En mi opinión.
¿El gato está en tu lista buena o mala?
En mi opinión, todo el gatos está en la lista mala.
Sí.
Todo el gatos está mala.
Sí.
Algas más que otro, pero todo es malo.
En la opinión de Santa Joe, todos los gatos están en la lista mala. Carol, en la opinión de Santa Joe, Todos. Do we understand todos los gatos?
Todos los gatos, all the cats.
Todos los gatos están en la lista mala. En su opinión, todos los gatos son malos.
No, no, no.
Oh.
En mi opinión,
Profesional. Tu opinión profesional. Sí, sí, sí.
Más animales, gatos y patos y elefantes y mosquitos es muy bueno.
¿Mosquitos?
¿Los mosquitos son buenos también?
No, no mosquitos. Forget that.
¿Ella? ¿Cierto?
Los gatos son buenos, sí, en tu opinión.
Sí, sí.
Carol, en tu opinión, los patos son buenos.
Oh, muy bueno.
Muchos animales son buenos.
Sí.
En tu opinión profesional.
Sí, excelente. Animales, en mi opinión, es bueno.
Carol, ¿cuál es? You guys remember cuál es?
Why? No.
Which?
Yeah, I
That
mean,
means
which
which?
is, in English, we just say what. But in Spanish, sometimes they'll say cuál. What is, which is. So see if you understand the question. I'm asking a question to Carol. Oh, Carol. ¿Cuál es tu opinión profesional de Santa Joe? Santa Joe dice que todos los gatos son malos.
En mi opinión profesional, Santa Joe es persona de perro.
Sí, sí, es verdad, es verdad.
Perro.
Persona de perro, a person of a dog. Is that what you
A
said?
dog person.
Oh, gotcha. Persona de perros. Okay, a dog person. Oh, okay.
Sí, es verdad.
En los perros, los gatos están en la lista mala. Santa Joe, los perros. ¿En qué lista están los perros? En tu lista.
Es en la lista bueno.
Oh.
Cuando Timmy tiene un gato, Timmy está stuck in the well.
When Timmy has a cat, Timmy's stuck in the
Pero
well.
tiene un perro.
Okay, clase, a Santa Joe, ¿le gustan los gatos o los perros?
Los
Me
perros.
gusta gatos.
A Santa Joe, ¿le gustan los
Oh, no, perros.
perros? Sí. En su opinión, ¿los gatos o los perros son buenos?
En su opinión, los perros son buenos.
Los perros son buenos en su opinión. Greg, do you understand the question that I asked?
You were asking about, are the dogs or the cats good or bad or?
Yeah, and what is in su opinión? Do you understand what that means?
In my opinion?
So su means a lot of things. Right here means in his opinion. So I'm asking you guys about Santa Joe's opinion, his opinion.
Oh, okay.
So Greg, in su opinión, his opinion, en su opinión, los gatos son buenos o son malos?
Los gatos es Muy buena.
En mi opinión, los gatos son buenos, sí. En su opinión, his opinion, Santa Claus, Santa Joe, en su opinión, los gatos son malos.
Mala. Yeah.
Greg, en tu opinión profesional, sí, 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 los gatos son, you understand los gatos son?
The cats, the cats are.
The cats are, Los gatos son buenos o malos?
According to Carol, buena.
Oh, no. Greg, tu opinion is your opinion. Tu opinion.
Buena.
Ah, fantástico, son buenos. Okay. I kept going there. We lost some time in the beginning, so it's a quarter after. We're gonna stop our class right there. Big celebration for everybody who's still here with our class. Fantastico. If you have any feedback, stick around. Otherwise, have a very, very happy holiday, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, because we won't have another class until 2021.
And what date?
What's that?
What date do we
Yeah,
start up again?
January 5th will be our next class.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Break.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hasta la Merry.
Welcome. I'd love to hear everybody's feedback, Spanish feedback. Stop sharing. How was today? What worked? What didn't work? For those of you who are still here.
I love it when people start goofing around with your story, like they asking what a Santa thing. I thought that's the best. I love that you bring that out in your students' fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
Otherwise, sometimes the stories are just plain dumb. You know? I mean, sometimes I just have to walk out of the room because the story's so dumb it doesn't have my attention. But then when you're teaching, I pretty much just stick around because otherwise I'm going to miss a joke. So, just saying, one joke will get you 20 minutes of my attention.
That's right. Yeah, we're getting a lot of mileage out of Santa Joe. Joe, we're having a lot of fun with this. This is a lot of fun.
Oh, gracias. Gracias. Muy amable.
It's a fun personality. Greg,
Grumpy Santa, though.
Greg, how was the Spanish for you today?
Oh,
it was okay, but I was trying to take notes and I was getting lost in this storyline of who had what and what.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, I followed it for the most part, and I got that Carol liked the cats and Santa Joe didn't like the cats, but he liked the dogs.
Yeah. How'd you do on your mute talking out loud? How did that go for you?
I did fine because I had notes and stuff that I took.
Perfect. Good.
So, thank you.
Good. What is it, Greg, in your experience, me, Craig, and my dad, what are some of the similarities and differences?
Well, I know all of you try to bring everyone into the class, and there are some people who are very good. The one who really